Hey, a lot of people wanted me to do a cross analysis between the new Nikon D500 and the Nikon D750, and I've done that with some digital calipers here. And as it turns out, the Nikon D500, I have a D750 over here. I'm going to compare that in the next video, and have a Nikon D750 over here. This is a full frame 24 megapixel camera. This is the newest Nikon release, the 20.9 megapixel Nikon D500, and as it turns out from examination, the Nikon D500 is 4 millimeters thicker at the base, 5 millimeters wider across the chassis on average, and the height is exactly the same. The grip profile between the Nikon D500 and the Nikon D750 is exactly the same. If you are an owner of the Nikon D750 and you like, and a lot of people did say that they like, the particular grip profile of the Nikon D750, as you can see here, which is thin and deeper, better grip for people with smaller hands, it is exactly the same on the Nikon D500. So obviously Nikon listened to Nikon customers on that big time, and the grip profile is exactly the same. So it is 4 millimeters thicker, 5 millimeters wider, the height is exactly the same, and the grip is exactly the same. Okay, and let's do a look of these two side by side. Let me take the lens off of the Nikon D750 so we can take a look side by side, and then we'll do the Nikon D750 comparison. Okay, right here. You will notice that we actually have an additional fun button, or what technically is the function button, on the Nikon D500. Also very awesome. I've owned every Nikon DSLR made. These particular viewfinder covers pop off all the time and I lose them. Okay, they are cheap to replace, but I can't stand losing them in the field, which is why I always carry a spare. On the Nikon D500, wonderful added feature. I assume Nikon was listening. These actually have to screw off, and you also have a swivel for the shade for the pentaprism behind the viewfinder. This is removable. You can actually screw on a 1.2 magnifier for use with macro lenses, or for assistance in using manual focus lenses on the Nikon D500. The rear profile, as far as the rocker dial and the live view placement and the info button, has changed. We have the info button down here versus up here on the Nikon D750. Wonderful addition. Also the joystick button, Nikon does not technically call that. And we also have a touch screen. We're going to be doing a bunch more reviews on the Nikon D500 today. I will do detailed examinations. I'll have raw files for upload. And let's take a look at the next video, and I will whip out the digital calipers again between the D7100 and the new Nikon D500. After 30 minutes of use so far outdoors, and having taken a quick look at a couple of raw files, so far results are incredibly promising. I want to thank the awesome folks at Robert's Photo. No, I'm not getting any free stuff from them, no sponsorship, nothing like that, for shipping this out to me quickly, expediently, and well packaged. If you want to grab a Nikon D500, call up Robert's Photo up in Indiana, and they will give you the best customer service, the best packaging, and the best customer service by far, most definitely so. Thanks for watching, and let's roll on with the reviews on the Nikon D500, okay? Thanks for watching. Bye.